there. I have no idea if anybody is watching this, but in case somebody is, happy Saturday, and feel free to toss a comment in chat. I probably won't be able to see it from my map, but I'll look at it afterwards. Yeah, cool. So if you want to do some yoga, please grab your mat and maybe a bottle of water. Let's see if I can adjust this to sit a little bit better. And yeah, we're gonna get going. I think we'll probably go for about an hour, just maybe, but maybe not. I have no idea. So here we go. Go ahead and come into your comfortable seat here. And go ahead and just start to relax your body. Feel comfortable. I want you to relax the space between your eyes. Relax your jaw. And move any way you need to move. Sorry, I'm trying to get my music to go. It's not working. Let's see, let's play it on TV. How about that? Yeah. So yeah, I always encourage a little bit of movement, a little bit of rocking side to side and back and forth. Your spine is like the perfect column to just rotate around. So move around on your spine in a way that feels really good for you. Eventually start to find some stillness. You can bring your hands to the front of your knees. I want you to use this as an invitation to sit up tall. So bring the shoulder blades back. And start to lengthen through your breath, sitting taller. Keep relaxing the muscles in the face, relaxing the jaw. And give yourself permission to be here. Try to let go of all the remaining thoughts that you're holding on to right now. Eyes easy in your sockets right now. Start to come forward, and we're going to roll over cross knees. We're going to find child's pose. We're going to do kind of a modified child's pose. I want you to take your left hand and bring it to the center of your mat, and right arm is going to come down by your side. I want you to dip this left shoulder down and really press this left arm into the mat. You're going to feel this long stretch, the left side of your back here. Another big inhale here. On the exhale, press a little bit deeper. Come on up through the breath in, and we're going to switch sides. Right hand's going to go through center. Left hand kind of back by your knee. We're going to just dip down to that left side. Press that right hand into the mat. Directing the stretch into the back right side of the body here. One more inhale. On the exhale, walk through center, take regular child's pose, hands go long. Fingers are spread wide. Drive the hands into the ground here. And as you do that, you're going to feel the rhomboid stretching. One more big breath in. On your exhale, we're going to do a modified thread the needle here. So stay on your child's pose knees. Inhale the right arm up to the sky. On the exhale, thread the needle in child's pose. Drop that right hand down, palm down or palm up, whatever feels good for you. Left arm can walk out or take that half bind. One more big breath here. On the exhale, left hand comes back down by your face. Inhale, unwind the right arm up to the sky. And place it down. Second side, left arm lifts on the breath in. Exhale, thread the needle down. You can walk that right hand out or bring it behind your back for the half bind. Big inhales and exhales. Right hand comes back down. Press that palm into the earth. Inhale, unwind the left arm to the sky. Exhale, bring that left hand back down. And I want you to take all of your toes and point them forward, even your pinky toe. So all the toes go forward. We're doing the toe stretch here. If you do my classes normally, you've done this before. I love the toe stretch. It is contested a lot. Eagle arms, left arm under right arm. Press those forearms out and up. Eagle arms kind of help you focus on something besides the toe stretch because it can be challenging to sit like this for a long time. If you don't stretch your toes normally, it can certainly be a bit uncomfortable. But you got to just kind of relax your feet, relax your knees, and let everything kind of fall into place with this stretch. Take one more inhale here. On your exhale, switch the cross of your arms. Pressing those forearms together, out and up. Really getting into the upper back early this evening. Pulling navel to spine. One more inhale. On the exhale, you can release your hands down. Go ahead and please come to Anahatasana. So it's basically walking your hands off the corners of your mat, stretching through the chest here. Head can come down. So you're stretching through the chest, stretching through the back. Option to stay just like this or bring that right hand in and kind of really exaggerate the pressure that's going to go on this left hand. Adding a little twist, getting into the armpit. You can switch sides, walking that right hand out and using the left hand to give you a little extra pressure on that left side. And then slowly bring yourself back, and we're going to take forearm plank. You've already stretched your toes out, so your toes should feel fine here. So forearm plank, hands are going to be parallel, arms are parallel. And what I don't want you to do is sink your hips. I want you to hold your hips a bit higher. Try to have a nice straight line from your tailbone up your spine here. We're just going to hold forearm plank. Your eyes should kind of be towards the top of your mat, not looking up too much. Don't crane your neck to look up at the screen. Focusing right now on strong quads. Press your heels back. This is just a simple start to a little core. We'll weave core in throughout the class today. Keep the breath flowing. Big inhale. Big exhale. Option to hover the right foot up. Nothing more than that, just hovering the right foot. Keep the breath flowing. Switch your feet. Left foot hovers. Warming up the midsection of the body here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring up to plank. Regular plank pose. So rock back and forth, making sure everything feels good and loosen the toes. And we're going to do a couple little hop ups and hop backs. We're going to hop into our squat, hop back to plank. So take a big breath in. On the exhale, bend the knees, step to your Malasana. One inhale here. On the exhale, hands come down, hop back to plank. Big breath in. Bring up forward. Malasana. One inhale. Back down to plank. And forward. And back. And forward. And back. So hold here. Take a breath. Inhale. Come on down to child's pose. Take a peek up at your screen because what I want you to do is we're going to move through these. We're going to add in a chaturanga type thing. So we're going to go plank, squat, and then jump back, chaturanga, back up, squat. So it's going to be this calisthenic kind of movement to really get us warmed up nice and early today. So it's going to look big plank. Inhale. Out of the exhale, we're going to step, squat, back, half chaturanga up, squat,
So go ahead and take your plank pose. Big breath in. Bottom of the exhale, bring it forward, back, down, elbows pinned in, up, squat, plank, halfway down, up. You can go a little faster if you want to. They get hard really quick. Try to do 2 more if you can. 1 more. And take a child's pose. I'm officially warm. Spread those fingers wide. If it feels good, you can bring your hands back by your feet. Relaxing through your chest, relaxing through your knees. Stay down in child's pose here. I turn off the heat. It's hot in here now. And from child's pose, go ahead and bring it on up. Find your seat. Should be nice and warm. And inhale the hands nice and high. Exhale the right hand down, left arm's going to reach over. Drop that left sit bone into your mat. Invitation to move any way you want to move here. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up and over. Inhale, coming up through center. On your exhale, we're going to twist to the right side. Sit up tall to lengthen through the spine. And on the exhale, twist around just a bit more. Use that left hand to kind of get you rotating around. You can take that right hand and wrap it around your waist if that feels good, or you can leave it on the mat. It doesn't really matter. What I don't want you to do is collapse into this, so sit up and lengthen. Next, inhale, bringing it up. Switching to the left side. Sit up tall, lengthen through the spine. And as you exhale, come around just a bit further. That left hand can stay down or wrap around the body for a half bind. Inhale, bring it on up. Exhale, interlace your fingers, press the palms to the sky, shoulders come away from the ears, and feel free to move a little bit side to side, and eventually bring the palms down in front of the face, pushing and pulling through the hands here, opening up the upper back, releasing the hands down, soles of feet come together, hands come under the feet, drive the feet into the hands, sit up nice and tall, press the feet into the hands as you sit back, stretching through the shoulders here, stretching through the neck, right ear towards right shoulder. Inhale, bring it up. Left ear to left shoulder on the exhale. Inhale, bring it up. Fold forward on the exhale. You can use your elbows to help open the legs out a little wider if that works for you. Come back into the breath focus here. Next inhale, we're going to bring it up. Legs are going to go long. Hands are going to come right back by your sit bones. We're going to make big circles, lifting our legs up. So here we're going to take just a big circle all the way around, reverse it all the way back. And you can use a little momentum. Just make these big circles. Your hands are here to balance you. It's not easy to do this. It might take a minute to understand the rotation, but ultimately going through lots of core, including the obliques when we work with this one. So big circles. Let's try and do 2 more each direction. 1 more. Back through center. Come full forward, back into your Baddha Konasana. Might feel good to drop a hand down on the knee. Twist open to one side. Switch it back through center. Twist the opposite way here. Bring it up through center. Knees come together. We're going to take our, so these are called starfishes, and they look ridiculous. You're going to need some space for these. So clear out enough space to sit basically like fully splayed out, arms and legs. You're going to hover everything off the mat, feet and hands. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, the right hand and the left foot are going to meet. Inhale down, exhale opposite, and down, opposite, down. So just move with your breath here, making these little star crosses. I call them starfishes. You can call them whatever you want. They're going to really get you moving, keep you warmed up. Try 3 more each side. Last ones. Grab behind the thighs, rock up and down. Relaxing. As you rock, it's a little massage to the spine. Come up to Navasana here. So arms are long, spine is straight. Inhale. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, up. Exhale, halfway. We're going to add in some twisting. We're going to twist the torso to the right, knees to the left. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist it up and down. Switching sides, up and down, up, down, up, down. Going faster now. Moving through the side. You're going to feel this in the side body. 2 more times each side. 1 more time. But then come to Ardha Navasana. Halfway. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we can roll over, cross knees. Love my core work. Inhale, open for cow. Exhale, curling around for cat. Take cat, cow. It's your pace with your breath. Might feel good to go side to side here. And take a quick second to grab a drink, and also I want you to grab like a strap kind of thing. So it could be a dog leash or bicycle tube or a belt, just something kind of long. I'm actually going to grab a dog leash. So just give me 1 second. It's right here. This is going to help us do some IT band stretching. So just set it off to the side. Roscoe's actually right in front of me, and I'm sorry you can't see him because he's looking quite adorable right now. So anyway, when you're ready, let's find our downward facing dog here. Lift the hips up and back. Walk the feet out. Start to drive into the heels. Getting through the calves, starting to open those hamstrings. On the next inhale, shift slowly forward to plank pose. And on your exhale, lead with the hips up and back to down dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet just a little bit more. Then we're going to walk our feet up to meet our hands at the top of the mat. Halfway lift on your breath in. Exhale, fold. Next inhale, hands come all the way up, big reach. Left wrist in your right hand, exhale to your right side. Inhale up through center, exhale to the left side. Inhale, bring it up. Fold forward on your exhale. Halfway lift, flatten out the back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank pose. Chaturanga, always the option to pause halfway down or throw in some push-ups. When you're ready, flip your feet, take cobra or upward facing dog. Down dog on your exhale. Keep walking the feet out here. And what I want you to do now is we're going to do one of those things. We're going to hop forward into squat, hop back, and take a chaturanga again. So take a big breath in through the nose. Bob the exhale, bend the knees, lift the heels. Hop, squat, hands back, chaturanga, down dog. Big breath in through the nose. Step or walk forward. Halfway lifting your breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands high. We're going to add it into the vinyasa this time. So we're going to exhale to the right side. Inhale it up. Exhale to the left side. Inhale it up. Heel toe your feet so your toes point off the mat. Come right on down into your squat. Take a big breath in. Exhale, plant your hands. Push it up. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Big breath in through the nose. Bottom of the exhale, step or hop forward. Halfway lift on the breath in. Exhale, fold. Hands come up, big inhale. Exhale, over to the right side. Inhale up through center. Exhale to the left side. We're going to switch it up this time. Inhale through center. Fold forward on the exhale. Halfway lift on the breath in. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back, pause, jump forward. One squat, back. Chaturanga, take your time and catch up. We'll meet in down dog. So we've added in all different variations of that. We're going to keep adding it in through class. Take an inhale. Bottom of the exhale, step or hop forward to the top of your mat. Halfway lift on the breath in. Exhale, fold. Slowly unfurl your spine all the way up to stand. Bring the shoulders up to the ears. Set everything down in your back. Find mountain pose while I find a sip of my water. And now we're going to find, me pulling my pants up apparently. All right, let's go to chair pose. Sit low. Bring the hands high. Take the weight back to the heels here. Big inhale. On the exhale, we're going to fold forward. Halfway lift on your breath in. Exhale, plant the hands. That right foot's going to come up. You're going to slowly lift into your airplane pose, but really we're passing through it to dancer. So grab the right foot. Left arm comes high. One big breath. Release that foot back into a nice, slow transition into lunge. Big breath in crescent. Exhale, tap the right knee down, cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, tap. That knee's going to stay down. You're going to find Anjaneyasana as you sweep the hands up and sink into this lower left leg. You're going to keep the right toes tucked, squeeze through the right glute as always. Arms are strong. Navel to spine here. Breathing into the right hip flexor. One more inhale. Exhale, half or full split. Straighten out that left leg. Folding over that leg. Pressing that foot into the mat. Or maybe you're flexing it back towards your body to get that deeper calf stretch on the left side. Start to shift forward into this leg. Walk your hands to the right side. All the toes go to the right side. Skandasana. We're not going to move. We're just staying on the front foot here. But I want you to hold this for a second to get this nice deep stretch in the groin. One more inhale. Exhale, hands come down to frame that front foot. Step it back to plank pose. This is where we jump. Take an inhale. Exhale, hop forward. One breath and squat. Step it back. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. We're going to extend that right foot up. Big breath in. Step it forward. High lunge. Sweep the hands up for crescent. Inhale. Exhale, tap the left knee down in cactus. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, tap it down, cactus. Let that knee stay. Toes stay tucked. Walk that foot forward. Sweep the hands up. Anjaneyasana as we sink a little lower to that bent right knee. Arms are strong. Shoulders are away from the ears. Keep that breath flowing. One more inhale. Exhale, hands down. Half or full splits here. Straighten out that right leg. Let your body do what it needs to do. I'm starting to use a block a little bit more. My right side is just unforgivingly tight. Don't be afraid to try props out. It's not like a sign of weakness. It's just a sign that you're trying to help your body get to places that are challenging. So I encourage the use of blocks. Books really work, or cardboard boxes can work sometimes too. Next inhale, we're going to bend through that right knee. Walk all the hands to the left side. All the toes go to the left. And again, we're going to stay on this front leg. Just working on trying to get that foot flat. If you can't quite get it, maybe take it out a little bit wider. And then try and straighten your spine up as much as you can too. One more big breath in. Bottom for exhale. We're going to pivot back on the ball, that front foot. Look forward. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we're going to fold it forward. Next breath in, hands come all the way up. Big sweep here. Exhale, hands to heart center. So we're going to just go back in reverse. Let's find chair pose. Hands up. Weight to heel. Shoulders are away from the ears. Pulling navel to spine. One big inhale. Exhale, fold it forward. Halfway lift on your breath in. Exhale, we're going to plant the hands. This time the left leg is going to lift. So starting off in sort of a standing splits, but quickly, hands are coming up. We're going to bring it back. You're going to catch that left foot in your left hand. Right arm's going to extend long. Kick high into that hand if you can. And then release that foot. And as slowly as you can, like transitioning through Jello, make your way back to your high lunge. Inhale the hands high here. Exhale, cactus and tap. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, cactus, that knee stays down. Walk that foot forward. Anjaneyasana, this time we're going to go left arm under right for eagle arms as we sink a bit lower into that bent right knee, squeezing that left glute, pressing these forearms out and up. One more inhale. Exhale, releasing the hands down. Find your half or full splits here. Straighten out that right leg as you fold over. Breathing into the back of that right leg. Somebody told me in class the other day that they were able to touch their toes for the first time in their life. And I can't touch my toes, period. So congratulations to those of you who can. Let's take one more inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to bend through that right knee. All the toes go to the left side, twisting to the left side, Skandasana. This time we are going to move. So inhale here. On the exhale, keep the butt low as you move to the back of the mat. Right toes poke up to the sky. Next breath in, we're going to pivot forward. Frame that front foot. We're going to do our little jump to squat thing. So step that foot back. Take an inhale. Bend the knees. Hop up. Squat. One breath. Hands down. Jump back. Chaturanga. Just a little more dynamic this way. And we'll meet in down dog. Pedal those feet out. Things should start to open up here. We're going to extend that left foot up on the breath in. Exhale, step that left foot forward. We're going to make our way up into crescent lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, cactus and tap that knee down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, cactus and tap, stay down. Walk that foot out. We're going to take right arm under left arm here for eagle arms. Press those forearms out and up as we sink deeper into that left knee, squeezing through that right glute. And it's just going to turn on the stretch of the hip flexor when you squeeze that glute. Big breath in, big breath out. Allow the breath to be heavy and deep. One more inhale. Exhale, we're going to release the hands down. Find your half or full splits. Straightening out that left leg. Giving into gravity here. The next inhale, bend through that left knee. Walk your hands over to the right side, and we're going to twist everything to the right. Finding Skandasana. Bending the left knee, right toes to the sky. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, stay low as you cruise to the back of the mat. One more breath in. Walk it back forward. Pivot on the ball of that back foot. I want you to look forward. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. On your exhale, take your ragdoll pose. Time to be heavy. We started off pretty full on, and we're kind of back into a groove now, but allow yourself to be heavy. Take any kind of bind you want to take right now to just sink into gravity. And then we're going to continue on, with our sequences. So the next inhale, sweep the hands all the way up, big reach. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Let's bring it back into our chair pose. Sit low, sweeping hands high. Big breath in. Exhale, take the hands to heart center. Sit a little bit lower. We're going to twist to the right side. Hooking the left elbow on the right thigh. We're going to do a bit of a twisted balance here. So with this elbow hook, take the weight out of the left foot. I want you just to stand here and hold it like a little flamingo, letting that right leg work hard. Keep twisting with the elbow against the knee for 3, 2, 1. Back through center. Set that foot down. We're going to switch sides. Twisting to the left side. Hook the right elbow on the left knee. Taking weight out of that right foot. So big strengthening happening in that left leg. Stabilizer work happening. Squeeze the right foot up to the right glute. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back through center. 1 inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Halfway lift on your breath in. On the exhale, plant your hands, step or hop, but pause and plank. Inhale here. Jump up. Squat. 1 breath. Back through chaturanga. Option to do it again or wait in down dog. But if you want to do it again, plank, forward, squat, back, chaturanga. It's a great way to warm up if you're not quite there. We're all in downward dog. Let the breath come back to normal. Right leg lifts, inhale. Stack and open that hip, drive the left heel down as you lift that right knee nice and high. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, holding it up. Squeeze that knee up. 3-legged dog, big breath in. Step the right foot forward. Automatically toes go to the left side. Automatically come back to Skandasana. 1 inhale here. Exhale to the back of the mat. 1 breath in here. Without putting your hands down, see if you can pivot forward, finding Anjaneyasana again. This time, eagle arms, we're going to go left arm under right arm. We have a massive transition coming up here. So I want you to kind of walk this front foot back just a tiny bit. And we're going to start to, what we're going to do is we're going to go from Anjaneyasana into eagle pose, trying doing it in 1 big sweep. So take an inhale, tuck the back toes. On the exhale, we're going to lift, come up, slowly transition, full eagle. Oh yeah. Pressing forearms up and back, or up and out. Good work here. Option to fold into sleeping eagle. If you're down, bring it back up. Release the hands. Take a tree pose.
that foot into your right thigh. Hands can go wherever you want. They can go high. They can go to heart center. They can just hang out by your side, but have a little bit of intention with them. Take a big breath in, and we're going to step it back into our airplane, and then eventually that high crescent lunge. So again, as slow as you can. I like to go slow to work on stability. You can see my right knee wobbling. That's the strength happening. Inhale here. Exhale, tap the left knee down. Inhale it up. Exhale, tap it. Inhale up. We're taking warrior two this time. Heel to arch alignment. Inhale to reach forward. Big reverse on the exhale, but hold this. Big extension through that right arm. Nice and low on the right leg. One more breath in. Side angle pose. Any variation. You can put arm to thigh, hand to mat. If you want to extend that left arm to get the side stretch, go for it. Reach the left arm overhead. You can also take a bind. If you have that bind, release it. On the next inhale, reverse the triangle, straighten out the right leg. Right arm reaches high again, inhale. Full triangle, hips come back, right arm comes forward, down to the shin. One more big breath. Then through that right knee, sweep the left hand down. We're gonna pivot all the way into wild thing. Right foot comes up and back. Hips are high, flipping your dog. One inhale. Take it to plank pose. Focus in plank. Big breath in. Exhale, up, squat, back, plank again, squat, back, chaturanga all the way through. Downward facing dog. All right. Pedaling everything out, including the shoulders. Like give yourself a little weight shift in your palms of your hands to help move the shoulders around. Second side, left leg lifts on the inhale. Stack and open that hip, lift the left knee high as you can, pressing that left hand into the mat. Come on, back to three-legged dog. Inhale here. Knee to nose on the exhale. Inhale, bring it up. On the exhale, we're going to step it all the way forward, finding that crescent lunge. Sweep the hands high. Inhale here. Opening to Skandasana, so all the toes go to the left side. Left knee is bent, right toes are high. Inhale. Bring it to the back of the mat. Pop those left toes up. And from here, staying low, cruise all the way into your Anjaneyasana. Sweep those hands up high. We're going to go right arm under left for eagle. So prepare your feet knowing we're going to have to jump up into eagle pose here. Maybe bring your feet a little closer together on the mat. Pressing those forearms out and up. Tuck those back toes. Take an inhale. On the exhale, lift the knee. Kick it all the way up. Maybe you drag your foot a little. Finding that eagle pose. Pressing forearms out and up. Find the balance. Relax the left toes. Pulling navel to spine. Keep the breath flowing. Big inhale. Exhale. Bring it down to sleeping eagle. Inhale it up. Release those hands. Find that tree pose. Hands can come high or to heart center. It's funny how I always dip to the knee side every time. Relaxing those left toes. Keep the breath flowing. And as slowly as we can, we're going to bring that foot back. Back, 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 back. And just start to lower it down towards the crescent lunge. Inhale the hands high.
Exhale, tap that knee down. Inhale it up. Exhale, tap. Inhale up, warrior two, spin it open. Inhale to reach forward. Reverse the warrior on the exhale. That low lunge, that low knee in the left hand stays just like that. Keep reaching that hand overhead. Big inhale. Side angle on the exhale. You can bring the forearm to the thigh, your hand to the mat, and the arm can stay up or extend over the head. If you'd like to take a bind, feel free. If you bind, spin the chest back open, always up. If you have the bind, go ahead and release it. On the next inhale, we're going to reverse triangle, straighten out that front leg. Big inhale and extension. Exhale, hips come back, left hand comes down to the shin or to the mat. Make sure you're not hyperextending that left leg, but you might even be getting like, I'm feeling a really good shin stretch here, which I'm really enjoying right now. So big transition coming up. We're going to go from this pose essentially into wild thing. One big breath, bending through that left knee, sweep that right hand down, pivot all the way up and over. Left foot's going to come up and behind you. Wild thing, flipping the dog. Head comes high. One more big breath. Bring it back to plank pose. You have the option to roll through your plank in chaturanga or do two of the jump ups and backs. I'm going to jump up. So when you're ready, bend the knees, lift the heels, spring forward. One inhale, down, back. Bring it forward. Inhale, down, chaturanga. Any variation. Take a child's pose here. Knees come wide, hips come back. Circle out the wrists, spread the fingers wide. When you're ready, if you want to take a drink, do that. But when you're ready, find downward facing dog, and we're going to roll through the sequence again with some modifications. Adding in a few more tweaks. Hopefully you're all nice and warm and sweaty like I am. When you're ready, step or hop to the top of your mat. Take a fold forward. Be heavy. Take your first two fingers, wrap them around your big toes. Inhale to lift up. On your exhale, pull on those toes for a big, deep fold forward. You're going to get a nice, deep stretch in your low back here. It's totally okay to have your knees bent here. One more breath in. Exhale, release everything. Next breath in, come all the way up. Big reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's find our chair pose again. Sit low, knees come together. Sweep the hands up. Inhale here. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist to the right side. So you can stay just like this, which is a great place to be. Or you can take that other option we did where you lift that left leg up for a little bit of stability and strength. Or if you want to play with a side crow, you can bring your hands perpendicular to the mat, left elbow into the crook of the right knee. And as you look up, you're going to take weight out of your feet. Wherever you are, come back into center of chair. Hands at heart center, big breath in, twisting to the left side, hook the right elbow on that left knee. So you can either stay here, working on this twist, or you can bring that right foot up, working on strength and stability. This is a killer strength move. Or you can bring your hands down, working on side plank on this side where the right elbow is in the kind of the crook of the left knee. You keep breathing. It's all about counterbalancing here. Eventually, making your way back up through center. Take one more inhale. On the exhale, fold it forward. Halfway lift on the breath in. On the exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. If you'd like to take a crow and work your way back through, go for it. Downward facing dog. Fingers spread wide. Hips are up and back here, really elongating through the arm bones. Extend the right leg up. Stack and open the hip. Drive that left heel down. Lift that right knee up. Big inhale. Knee to nose on your exhale. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale to the right elbow. Hold it here. Stay, or option to bend at the elbows. Take Kundalini, letting the elbows be your balance points. Three-legged dog. Big extension to that right leg. Step the right foot forward. Skandasana, immediately all the toes to the left side. Sitting up high, left toes poke up. Big inhale. As we exhale to the back of the mat, right toes come to the sky. Big breath in. On the exhale, we're going to pivot forward, drop the left knee down, taking that Anjaneyasana. Inhale the hands high. Left arm under right arm. Preparing for that big eagle transition. Take an inhale. On your exhale, tuck the toes, lift that knee, come all the way up into eagle. Option to stay high, or again, you can fold into sleeping eagle if that feels good for you. If you're down, make your way back up. Releasing the hands, but not too far, just to heart center. And you're just gonna unwrap a little bit into figure four. Setting this down. Our hands are gonna stay up tonight. We're working on strength and stability. That's our big focus here. So use that right knee to stretch that left leg by coming down as far as you can. One more inhale. Bringing it up. Back into your dancer pose again. So catch the left foot. Right arm extends. Left foot kicks back. Big quad stretch, little back bend. One more breath. Release that foot, and we're going to land as slowly as we can. Let the wobbles happen into your crescent lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, tap the left knee down. Inhale it up. Exhale, tap. Bring it up. Warrior two. Heel to arch alignment. Spread those arms wide. Reach it forward on the inhale. Reverse that warrior. Big inhale. Into your side angled pose. Option for a bird of paradise this time. If you'd like to take the bind. If you've never tried bird, online classes are a great way to try it. So try it with me. Just slowly step that left foot up. Doesn't have to be pretty. What you should do is find your balance and your footing first. Then lift the right heel up. And really slowly, you're going to lift that right leg. You need to stand up tall. And once you stand up, maybe extend that right leg out. Maybe not. I have a really tight right hamstring, so extending my leg is almost impossible for me. Take one more breath. Slowly bring that foot back down. With the bind, step that left foot back. Releasing your bind here. On the inhale, reverse that triangle. Big reach up and back. Exhale for full triangle. Hips back. Right hand down to the shin. Left arm extends. So the big transition again is coming into wild thing here. Big breath in. Bend through that right knee. Left hand plants. You're going to roll to the outside of that left foot. Right arm comes high. You're bringing that right foot up and over your body. The hips come high. Big, big, big breath in. This time on your exhale, look down. Take the right foot, step it to the top of the mat. Hands come to the inside of that right foot as we find our lizard pose. So I want your toes and knee to be in the same plane. as you invite that knee to open to the right side. Press into that knee, into the inner thigh here. For a quad stretch, you can bend that left foot, reach back with the right hand, grab your toes. It's a pretty intense quad stretch. So if you are somebody who runs a lot or bikes, the quads and the hammies are your ticket to freedom. So stretch them a lot when you can. Wherever you are, take one more inhale. And on your exhale, step it back to plank pose. You can either roll through chaturanga or do 2 of our squats. I'm going to do the squats. So when you're ready, inhale. On the exhale, forward, hands, back. Plank, forward, hands, back. Chaturanga. Down dog. Okay, we got one more side. Before we relax a little bit, you roll into your evenings. Stretchier, hopefully happier human beings. Right leg lifts on the inhale. Drive that right heel down. Open that left knee nice and high. 3-legged dog. Big breath in. Knee to nose on the exhale. Inhale. Left foot up. Bring it to the left elbow. Hold it here or bend through the elbows. Taking Kalyasana. Another counterbalance here. 3-legged dog. Bring it up. Big breath in. Stepping that left foot forward. All the toes. Pivot to the right. Skandasana. Nice and early. Reset the breath. We're settling for a second. Inhale. Keep your butt close to the mat as you come to the back. Left toes pop up to the sky. Inhale. Without using your hands, trying to pivot on the ball of the back foot. Drop that right knee down. Hands come up. Big breath in. Right arm under left arm for eagle arms. The tricky part is moving from Anjaneyasana into eagle. Might be the hardest move of this class. Take an inhale. On the exhale, tuck the back toes. Pop off that right foot. I had to put my foot down for just a second there. Establish your balance. Forearms go out and up. Inhale. Exhale, bring it forward. Sleeping eagle. Inhale, unwind just a bit. Hands to heart center. Right shin over left thigh. As we sink a bit lower. Big, beautiful stretch on that right hip here. Oh, it feels so good. I really love figure 4. It's one of my favorites. Press into that left leg as we catch the right foot and the right hand for dancer pose. Somebody asked me the other day, like, what are the best things to do to get ready for skiing? Stability stretches like this, where you're on one leg, are hugely important to work on stabilizer muscles. Release that foot, and as slowly as you absolutely can, bend through that left knee, work on those stabilizers, land in that crescent lunge. Inhale the hands high. Exhale, tap the right knee down in cactus. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale up. Let's spin it open to warrior 2. Reach it forward on the breath in. Reverse the warrior on your exhale. Stay nice and low. One more inhale. Coming forward into side angle pose. This time the option for bird of paradise. You're going to take your bind. And you're going to open your chest towards the sky. If you want to take bird, you're going to slowly walk that right foot up to find your left foot. Establish balance on your footing. Lift the left heel as you slowly stand. Lots of strength work in that right leg. My bind is still up high on my thigh. I'm not sliding it down to make it easier. And eventually, maybe you straighten out that left leg. Ish. Or you can let it flop. Come on back down if you're up. Keep the bind as you walk it back. Once you're back, release the bind up. On the inhale, reverse your triangle, straighten out that left leg. Take a big breath in. Full triangle as the hips come back. Left hand comes down, right arm to the sky. Give yourself a tiny bend in that left knee to make sure you're not hyperextending. Big transition coming up here. One inhale. On the exhale, sweep the right hand down. Pivot on the ball of the back foot and let the toes go to this side. Try to get the left hand lifting as you take the left foot up and over for wild thing. Hips are high. High. One more breath. Come back and look at the top of the mat. Lift the left leg up. Step it all the way forward. Finding lizard pose. Drop the right knee down. Toes are going to go to about 10 o'clock. Give yourself permission to just let this left thigh flop. Open. For the quad stretch, you're going to bend through the right knee. Take the left hand and grab that foot, inviting the quad to release here. Be strong in this right arm as you do this variation. One more inhale here. Releasing that foot down. Step it back to plank pose. Again, you have the option to just go ahead and take your chaturanga and meet in down dog, or we're going to take two of those jumps to squat, and on the second one, if you'd like to pop into a crow pose and then make your way back through chaturanga, I invite you to play. So whatever you want to do, bring it up to squat. One inhale, exhale, back, squat, inhale, option for a crow. Otherwise, take it back, move through chaturanga. We'll even down dog. Whew. Yeah. That's cramming it full right there. So let's go ahead and slowly walk our feet up and find our seats. If you haven't had a moment to grab a strap, go ahead and pause this and come back with your dog leash or your bike tube or a belt or like a sweatshirt or whatever, as long as you can wrap it over your foot. And then go ahead and come on back to this, lay down. We're going to take our left foot down to the ground, wrap this strap around the right foot, and your left leg can be up or long. I want you to pull the right leg back towards your face, just getting this serious hamstring stretch here. And then we're going to take the strap in the right hand, let the right foot go out to the side. Take every room you need to do this. Just getting into the groin on the right side here. I like to pull my foot back towards my face. And the left arm's going to extend out to kind of help keep your left hip closer to the ground here. On the next inhale, bring that right foot up. Take the strap in your left hand, and this is where the good stuff happens. Cross the leg over the body. Oh. If you're anything like me, this is a mega IT band stretch. And the IT band is a tricky muscle to get to. But this is the way. So my right arm is extending long, right leg crossing over the body, saying hello, the entire outer strip of the right leg. Next inhale, up through center. We're going to just go ahead and slip the left foot in here. Right foot's going to come down, switching sides. Pull the strap towards your face, the foot towards your face on the inhale. Exhale that left foot out to the side. Right arm is still extended. Just opening that left leg out. You can pull it back towards your face if that feels good. On the inhale, bring it up through center. Take the strap in the right hand. Left arm extends out to the left. Left leg crosses over the body. I love this stretch so much. I wish I had the wherewithal to do this every day, and I don't know why I don't do it. It's just one of those ones that's so good for body maintenance. Next breath in, up through center. Release your foot, knees into chest. Rock side to side. And we're just going to do a short supine twist because we were basically already twisting, but let the knees fall to the left on an exhale. Right arm out to the side. Knees extending to the left. And then on the next breath in, knees up through center and extending to the right. Left arm goes out to the left. Next breath in, knees up through center. Find your happy baby pose. Reach up, grab the soles of your feet, squish your sacrum down to your mat, and take any other movement that you'd like to take. When you're ready, take a well-earned Shavasana. That was a good, proper, sweaty class, and I needed that tonight. So take up space on your mat here. Be heavy. Close your eyes. Let your tongue be heavy in your head, in your mouth. Jaw is nice and slack. I'll give you a peek of Roscoe. Stay in your Shavasana for as long as you like. I'm going to go ahead and close class here. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Cheers.